Alright, let's cut straight to it. The DJI MAVIC 4 Pro is here, and it is an absolute beast. I just got mine, and spoiler alert, this thing made my jaw drop in the first 5 minutes. So if you're even thinking about grabbing one, stay with me. We're gonna go through everything. What's in the box, what makes it special, what kind of shots it can pull off, and whether it's actually worth your hard-earned money. Let's start with the unboxing, because DJI really stepped it up this time. First off, the bag. It's not just a bag. This thing feels like a camera hotel. Soft lining inside, solid clip, comfy shoulder strap, and enough room for everything. The drone, controller, batteries, charger, even your hopes and dreams. Inside, you're looking at a pile of propellers, because crashing happens. A 100-watt charger with dual USB-C ports, and this sweet charging hub that fills up 3 batteries at once. And those batteries, they're huge. DJI says 51 minutes of flight time, but realistically, you're getting about 40 to 45, and that's still really good. Oh, the gimbal cover? Way easier now. No more wrestling it on like the old MAVIC 3. Now let's talk about the drone itself. First thing you notice, sleek, sharp, serious. It's got 6 fisheye sensors and a LiDAR sensor on the front. Translation? It's watching everything. You'd have to try really hard to crash this thing. Even in the dark, it's picking up stuff like branches, wires, or even bugs flying too close. Also, there's a little MAVIC 4 Pro badge on it. That's not just branding, it's low-key a flex. Okay, let's talk cameras, because this is where things get ridiculous. The main one? A 4/3 Hasselblad sensor that shoots up to 100 megapixel stills and 6K 60 FPS video. It's fast, it's sharp, and in low light, it eats darkness for breakfast. Then you've got a 70mm mid-zoom lens. Great for portraits or pulling your subject out from the background. And finally, the 168mm zoom. This one is your spy cam. Want to shoot something from a mile away without moving a muscle? That's the lens. All 3 are switchable on screen, smooth as butter, and they all shoot in normal color, HLG, DLOG, and DLOGM. So whether you're a casual flyer or full-on filmmaker, you're covered. Now this infinity gimbal, wow. It does a full 360-degree spin, goes almost straight up, and yes, shoots true vertical. You can actually rotate the gimbal to shoot vertical instead of just cropping it later. And that opens up a whole new world of angles. Trees, bridges, cityscapes. Anything above you that used to be a pain to shoot? Not anymore. And yeah, DJI even added a new quick-shot mode to roll the gimbal for you, so you can pull off those insane spins without lifting a finger. Flying it feels, honestly, unfair. It's fast, 90 kilometers per hour top speed. It's got that Inspire 3-level control where everything just listens perfectly. You move, it moves. You stop, it stops on a dime. Range? 30 to 41 kilometers depending on interference. But let's be honest, you're probably not flying that far unless you're filming a car chase or tracking whales. Battery life? I did 3 full flights on 1 charge. Still had juice left. That's wild. Obstacle avoidance is next level. In beginner mode, it's like flying with training wheels. Super careful. Switch to nifty mode though, and it starts making its own decisions mid-air to dodge stuff. You feel like a superhero with a camera drone. Let's not forget the RC2 Pro controller. If you go for the creator combo, this is what you get. It's got a massive 7-inch screen, super bright even in direct sunlight. And when you flip it open, it powers on automatically and the joysticks just pop out. It's like magic. And here's the cool part. Turn the screen vertical and the gimbal follows. You don't have to do anything extra. Also, it's got a built-in mic, works with DJI mic, and you can even record your voice while flying. Imagine narrating your shots in real time. No need to do voiceovers later. Plus, it has 128 gigabytes of built-in storage, full app support, and even a drone simulator for practice flights. You crash in there, not in real life. Genius. So who should buy this? If you're a content creator, filmmaker, or someone who wants their drone footage to look like Netflix, this is it. No question. But if you're just getting started or flying for fun on weekends, honestly, this might be too much. go for a Mini. Save your cash. The Mavic 4 Pro isn't for casuals. It's for people who want the best and know what to do with it. All right, here's the real deal. This drone isn't cheap. But when you look at what you're getting, next-gen gimbal, 3 killer cameras, top-tier flight, smart controller, and all the extras, it's actually a solid deal. I'd say go for the Fly More combo at minimum. That extra battery life is a lifesaver. But if you want the full experience, the Creator Combo turns this thing into a flying film studio. Anyway, that's it from me. Drop your questions down below. What are you excited to film with the Mavic 4 Pro? And hey, if this helped you out, give it a thumbs up and hit that red button if you haven't already. See you in the sky. Hi.